Dane, what's up, man? How are you tonight?
Good, good. Excited for another evening of sports here. Can't
Yeah,
wait.
we do a lot of music and a lot of sports, but sometimes when it's getting back to our roots and getting back to sports, we've got some basketball and softball tonight, Dane, where we
Yeah.
started. But as always, I'm changing it, Dane. I used to give you useless facts. Now I try to give you useful facts. You want some
All
facts
right.
about basketball?
Yeah, let's have 'em.
So I got a couple things, man, about basketball. I wrote some stuff down, and obviously everything on Wikipedia is true. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't from Wikipedia. But did you know? I don't think I told you this with one of our other interviews. The first game of basketball was played in 1892. Did you know
Mm,
that?
mm.
That's when it was invented. So over 100 and a lot of years of perfecting the jump shot. A lot of years.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Gotta do that quick math.
yeah, it's like I still can't hit a jump shot even after 130 years, man. But it's pretty cool. Did you know two ladies played in the NBA? I don't have the names, but I was looking that up, and that was pretty
Huh.
neat.
Oh, nice.
We like to showcase a lot of female athletics, so I think that's pretty cool with
Yeah.
ladies
Oh,
playing it.
yeah. That's awesome.
And I didn't know this that the NBA or the basketball was not recognized in the Olympics till the 1930s. That's when it began being part of the Olympics. Did you know that?
Hmm. Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
Excellent.
And
Yeah. It's come a
the
long
most
way in such a short time.
right in 100 years, right? Am I
Yeah,
mathing? Is that mathing tonight, Dane?
I think so.
But man, on top of that, man, it's basketball night, so I'm excited. We've got a chance to work with this program. This program has been good to us. Northwestern
Yeah.
State has a lot of amazing people. Coach Lexi Taylor from the softball side, and they've got some amazing basketball
Yeah.
athletes and powerhouse ambassadors representing basketball there. So I'm going to get into
Yeah.
it, Dane, and bring on our buddy from the basketball side of Northwestern State, the one and only Chase. Chase, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
Good, man. Glad
Excellent.
you're here.
Excellent. Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'm happy to
The
be
uh,
here.
the Chase Forte. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. Like we're gonna get a Forte dunk, man. Whenever you go pro, so we're gonna figure something out. Okay,
Yes,
There we
sir.
go.
man. Didn't I have some questions, Chase. I'm gonna get right into it, man. As we've over the years. So take you back. I know being the elite basketballer that you are now, and just representing the program very well, and just at the top of your game, literally. I'm curious, man. Back in the day, before you were known as this elite baller that you are, when did it begin? When did you first pick up a
Yeah.
basketball? How old were you? When did you start playing in your life?
Okay, yeah. So I actually started playing when I was 4, like really, really young. I actually went to this little rec center called Tarboro Road, where I would just play there like all day. And then I actually got like I guess I don't know recruited I guess at that young of age, but a coach came up to me and he wanted me to play in a little rec league at
Okay.
a young
Oh,
age,
wow.
like on a little small basket. So I just started playing ever since then. So.
Oh,
So
wow.
kind of in a way, you've basically played as many seasons as LeBron, right? You started at 4, so kind of
There
in a
you go.
way, you and LeBron are both veterans, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love it. Are you along with basketball? Did you play other sports too, alongside of that when you were growing up?
Yes, I played football, I ran track a little bit, and I played a little bit of baseball in middle school.
Ah, all around athlete, huh, Dane?
Oh yeah, definitely. So with all those sports that came together for you, did that kind of help you on the basketball court to kind of with awareness, speed, quickness, and all that? Did those sports have quite a bit to do with helping you become the basketball player you are today?
Yes, sir. Definitely football. Football was definitely
Mhm.
like a big one. It definitely gives you that toughness aspect that you
Yeah.
need on the court. Like going through fouls, going through contact. It's much easier when you're getting hit with pads. Like after you
Mm.
get hit with pads and then you go up for a layup and someone fouls you, like it's a big difference. So
I love
Just
it,
yeah,
kind
man.
of,
it
oh
definitely
yeah,
helps.
oh yeah, just kind of shrug it off. But ultimately, what was it about basketball that was so endearing to you that made you say, "Hey, I can do this. I'm going to take this avenue and I'm going to go play basketball and realize my dreams."
I just loved it. Like every day that I got up, I would just always think about basketball. Like it was the
Mhm.
first thing. Like even like with video games, like my favorite game is NBA 2K. Like it's just something that I fell in love with over the other sports that I was playing at the time.
Mhm.
I love. You can hear it in his head, like you wake up and it's like we're playing basketball, just in your head as you
There
wake
you
up.
go.
I love it. I love it, man. And I'm thinking, man, as I look at the pedigree you've got a lot of talent, man. And you said something I got to expand on before I go to my next question. It is funny when we talk about the toughness. Dane will attest to this right now. Chase, I've had more injuries playing basketball, bro, than I have in football. We had a squad, me and some dads. We were in a dad league called the Air City Pandas. We thought we were balling, man. And our jump shot was good from 10 feet, but I've had broken fingers, broken toes. So I'm like, man, toughness is a part of basketball, man. It really is. So anyway, just I'm curious of the influences, man, and an athlete that you are. You've had baseball, basketball, different field to choose from. Has there been maybe like a coach or a person that's been a mentor you above all else to kind of help you along the way as an athlete so far? Big influence.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely been a few mentors that I'll speak on. Definitely, there's one coach. His name's Stephon McQueen. He's definitely like a huge mentor for me. I go to him a lot, like regards to the game, regards to watching some film. Like he's definitely a big person that I grew up being coached under. And then another one who he actually passed away. It's actually the reason why I wear number 15. His name's Tyreek Coger. He went to Oklahoma State like back in 2015, and he died due to like having a large heart. But he's definitely he was like a big inspiration to me. Like he's the real reason why like I didn't quit, or when I wanted to, at one point I really wanted to like just put it down. But he's kind of pushed me, even though he's not here. He's still like someone that just motivates me every day.
Rest in peace, man. That's
yeah.
Story. Go ahead, Dane.
Yeah. I was just say, being a guard at this level, what are some of the things that they've taught you about leadership? Being a leader on the court that you can kind of pass on, that you hope to pass on to your teammates as you go through the season.
Definitely, I'd say accountability. As a leader, in order to be a leader, you have to be accountable. Like even if you make mistakes, you have to be the first one to own up to it. Like you got to stay in the gym. Definitely learn how to use time management. But definitely the biggest key is definitely accountability. Like I can't hold someone else accountable, but I'm slacking off. I have to be on top of my game. I have to. In order for me to make sure someone else is on top of their game, I have to be on top of mine. So.
That's good.
Excellent. And now that you guys are back in school and you start to shift your mind now, I mean, it seems like summer went by in a breeze, and now, school's upon you, classes, and before you know it, you're going to be on the court, with the guys, with the team, with the coaches. What do you look forward to now? What's the next, leading up to the season hold for you? What are some of the preparations you're making to get ready for the season, as individually and as a team?
It's good.
Individually, I feel like I'm working on shooting, a lot of shooting, a lot of offhand stuff. And team wise, we're just working, we're just gelling. This is all our first year together, so we're just figuring out who's good at what are the roles of the team, just stuff like that. Just preparing us for some big games this year.
I got you. I will say, Dane, and Dane knows this, whenever you go pro, because we'll call it now, go ahead and do me a favor and just declare that you're going to the Kings. I know it doesn't work that way. You can't decide when you have the lottery, but I need you to play for the Kings, bro. It's been a few years since we've, been in, beyond the playoff last year. So just go ahead and do that for me, my favorite NBA team. So I won't be mad at you. You can go and start. It's all cool. We'll just make it happen, okay? So so there's a segment every episode Dane and I do, Jason. I'm gonna make you laugh. I promise you. And I promise you, I'd be willing to bet anything. Media coverage you've done, things like this, you haven't had a segment like this. We call this rapid fire. This is the only part we don't give you any prep for. Now, Dane and I bet on this every episode, and what we do is the winner gets lunch paid for by the loser. We bet on what we think you're gonna pick. So you're on the spotlight, and we bet on what you're gonna pick. Man, pretty cool, huh? So
okay, yeah.
So imagine it's like past and present. Time doesn't exist. Anything's possible. You can choose anything. Anything's possible. Okay. So you can go into the future, the past. It's all there. So Dane, you got your picks, man. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
So his first one, I've always loved your guys' logo because it's so tough, and Northwest shaped demons, right? I think it's so powerful, and it's so like menacing. I love it. So imagine for a moment kind of like the old school Charlie Daniels song. You got to play a basketball game against the devil himself. You get to do this. You get to hoop against him. It's 2-on-2. The devil, maybe he's got one of his gargoyles or something, and you get to do a 2-on-2 game, Chase, and you get to pick either A, Steph Curry or Klay Thompson to help you play against the devil and his gargoyle in a 2-on-2 tournament. Who you going with, man, as your partner? Klay or Steph?
I'm going with Steph.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
I'm going with Steph.
Can you see the ESPN?
I don't know if you need him. You probably will cross up old Beelzebub. Yeah.
I love it, man. Dane, did you have Steph, Dane?
Yeah, heck yeah. He's
Can you see the headline though? Can you see it? Like, Chase drops 40 on the devil. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
It's awesome. I love it, man. So second one, Chase, these are all basketball. Tonight's it's basketball night, apparently. So you get to do a celebrity 5K, and you have to have a walk around with the entire 5K. You guys run it, and you have to have like a mic strapped to your chest and like a little speaker system, and you have a running buddy that you get to go with, and you have to kind of like commentate, like, hey, so and so is running good. You're kind of giving them a little hype stuff, and your hype person can either be A, Shaq, or B, Charles Barkley running this with you, who's going to be your hype running mate for the celebrity 5K.
Definitely Shaq. Definitely.
Oh,
Shaq.
I didn't have that one, man. Did you have that, Dane?
Oh yeah, Shaq. You can't. He's got some presence out there.
Yeah.
Those guys kill me. And inside the NBA, Shaq's a riot, man.
I love it.
Shaq's hilarious. That's definitely my favorite person up there.
Okay, I didn't have that one. So, Dane, you're one up on me, so I got to bounce back. So next, we're going to go back and we're going to say, Chase, you are your age, but you're transplanted back in 1972. You get a chance to start for the Lakers. So we're going to go back to the dynasty days, and they say, hey, we want you to be responsible for inventing one of these two moves, and you get to be in charge of it, like you take credit for it. I don't think it was the year 72. That's just when this is going to happen. So you can be responsible for taking and inventing the windmill dunk. That's one. Or you can be responsible for inventing the alley-oop. Which one you going with?
The windmill.
Dang it. Dane, I'm thinking. Did you have that one? Oh, man.
Oh, no, I had the alley-oop.
Oh, man.
I'm going with the windmill. I like a lot of film that you see is a lot of alley-oops, but I love the windmill dunk. That's like one of my favorites.
Oh, man. Okay. Two more, man. Yeah. Two more of these. So the last two, so you guys, again, remember, time doesn't exist. So you get to be a part of the first ever play the first basketball game on Mars. Talk about some pops, by the way. You're playing a game on Mars, and you're playing, you guys find an alien race, and you guys get to play them. And you get to have two different teams that you take with you to play this alien basketball team, right? You're on Mars doing your thing. You can either take the 97 Bulls with you or the 2017 Warriors, both just historic franchise years, right? 97 Bulls, 2017 Warriors to take with you to play the first ever Mars basketball game. Which one you going with?
I'm taking the 2017 Warriors. That's like the greatest team.
I knew it.
That's like the greatest team to ever play. Like you got Curry, Clay, KD all on one team. That's tough to beat right there.
How you feel about that one, Dan?
Oh, man, I had the Bulls because Jordan's already played aliens in Space Jam.
I love it.
I was going with that angle.
And no disrespect, we love Jordan, we love that crew, but I think I had you on the pound for pound. I think the entire roster, love them both, but I had you for Warriors, man. So last one, man, you get to do a charity fundraiser for whoever you want. And you get to do a free throw contest, and your opponent, you get to pick your opponent. Okay, you get to pick your free throw running mate. Like someone gets to help you do free throws to make points, right? So it's you and either A, Steve Carell from The Office, or B, Miley Cyrus, who's going to be your free throw partner in this celebrity event.
I'll take Steve Carell from The Office.
Yeah.
Let's go, man, for the first episode. Remember how he was hooping in the warehouse? Remember for the first episode?
Yeah. I love The Office. He was hooping. He was terrible.
And he was even wearing like dress shoes too and getting down, man. So you know he can hoop. I love it.
That's great.
I love it, man. Well, hopefully, like I said, Chase, in interviews you've had or press, hopefully you haven't had a part like that. So thanks for being a good sport, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Love it. Dan, go ahead, man, with that final segment.
Hey, Chase, in this segment, we call it an open mic. We kind of open up the floor to our guests to maybe tell some of the younger viewers and listeners that aspire to be where you are and follow kind of a path to success like you've had. Maybe you have some philosophy or possibly a mantra that you follow that has kind of helped you through, your basketball career. Is there anything that you carry with you that maybe you can tell some of our younger listeners that can kind of help them along their path as well?
Yeah, of course. I would just say to always have perseverance. Like as you guys know, I mean, I was a former walk-on at UNC Asheville, and there was a lot of trials and tribulations that I went through. And I could have easily just, gave up or just did something else, but like I really took it very seriously, and I really persevered through that. And I went JUCO and battled through that. So I feel like there's always going to be bumps in the road, but it's just how you react and how you respond. But yeah, the main thing is definitely to have perseverance, like through anything, and just have, I don't know what religion anyone is, but I have faith in God, and that's what I live by. So
love it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I love that you spoke about that. And we celebrate and we welcome all creeds on the show. Everyone's welcome, man. So I love that. And I think it's neat how you spoke about, I can see you're at the court. If you look, I was noticing in the background, talk about perseverance. You probably just got done practicing, I'm assuming, right? Or something. You're there?
yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that's cool. So, and perseverance is huge. And Dane and I talk about that all the time, Chase, that with our athletes and even musicians we interview. It's what happens off the court or off the stage that preps you, man. You really spend so many minutes on the court and so many hours as practice. I mean, Dane, isn't that how you kind of say that too with your teams, Dane?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're playing, I mean, I know a lot of softball athletes and baseball athletes say that, but it goes for any sport, that every sport is a exercise in failure, and it's only through perseverance can you get over those failures and learn from them and get better from them. So a message like that is strong for everybody to hear, and if they can see that you've done it and you get to this place where you're at now and only going up as you go, that's a great message to tell everybody. Say, look what I've done. Look where I'm at. I'm at the top of my game, and I'm even going higher. So we enjoy that kind of message. So thank you for that.
Love that, man. Well, man, Chase, it's been an honor, man. I wanted to get the timing right. I appreciate you being flexible, man. We had a game to call last night, so thanks for your patience and all of that, man. It's as Dana and I always say, it's an alum. You're welcome back anytime. Please make it a point. I'd like to see when you do go pro, though. I'll bring you back on for sure, man. No, I'm kidding. Before that, but many times, man, we like to bring people back and kind of catch up. So we'll be watching you. We follow the games and the streams online, so we'll be watching your games, and I can't wait to see the success that you carry forward this year. Okay. So
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. We'll be in touch. We'll get this out as soon as we can. Much love, man. Get some rest, and we'll be in touch for you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care,
best
man.
of luck.
Yep.
Take care. So Dane, he's so cool, man. I love watching him, man. As calm as he is, he's a monster on the court, dude. He's so calm. Like when you talk to him, he's a beast on the court. Just crazy.
Yeah.
I love watching him play. What do you think of him?
Yeah. Like I always tell you, a lot of the leaders that you talk to, there's something about them that you can sense it in their demeanor when they talk to you. They have that quiet confidence. You can tell that he's been through a lot, but it's strengthened his resolve to get better and work on his game and work on himself. Sports isn't just about the physicality, it's about the mental game, the fortitude to do what you want to do and be the best at it. And you can tell when somebody has that quiet confidence about him that this success isn't just luck. It's because they, like he said, persevered through so many things that he's reached this point in his life, and he's going to get nothing but better. And I know it's only the start of school, but I can't wait till the winter to watch them play. So I'm excited. I get so excited when I hear these athletes come in that have that kind of attitude, and you can't do anything but wish them the best and watch them and just hope for they get to whatever level that they want to get to. So I wish them nothing but luck.
I'm gonna call it right now. It's August 20 something when he plays for the Kings. Name, remember discussion, right? Y'all remember this or wherever he played, man. I'm just kidding. He's awesome, though, dude. I love him. So love what he's doing. Love what he stands for. And again, I love it that he knows what he stands for. I respect him for that. like
Yeah.
I said, we celebrate and welcome all people, but it's always like, hey, this is what I feel and this is what helps drive
Yeah.
me. Perseverance, man. You could tell he just got done working his tail off at practice. You could
Yeah.
tell studying tape, doing all those kind of things, and just a student of the game. So I love it.
Yeah.
So Chase, welcome back anytime, man. Tell everyone at the campus we said hi. We love all y'all
Yeah.
at the Northwestern State. But we got one more, Dane. We're not done
Yeah.
yet. So
Well, and we got to be careful. Fork them, like they
yeah,
say.
is that Forkham? Okay, that's not to
Yeah.
be confused with other four-letter words. A PG show, right? I love it. So, Dave, we've got one more, man. The nightcap. So we've been talking about this lady for a long time, and softball is where our roots where it started from.
Yeah.
And we believe in female athletics. So we've got a powerhouse ambassador of softball. Lexi Dodson's coming on, has her
Yeah.
own nonprofit, Pay It Forward, top deck athlete, and has her own nonprofit. So I'm excited to get into this one and talk about what she's doing to
Yeah.
literally
Definitely.
advance the sport. So we'll take a quick breather. Again, thank you, Chase. Thank you for all of you that you do. We'll come back anytime, but we'll pause for a second and come back.
Yeah.
So don't forget, as always, that we love you. And Dane?
Thank you for listening.